discouragement videos. You just asked me if I get discouraged putting out videos, if I'm worried about the likes or the views. And I literally had this thought the other day, because I started 7 Days of Wisdom in November of 2015. And a lot of the reason behind why I started it, this goes back to the why. I never started it for the likes or the views. For me, it's more therapeutic, because I have a lot of thoughts on my mind from day to day. And it got to the point where I feel as though if I'm not sharing my thoughts, then I'm doing a disservice to people who can learn something, or catch a gem that maybe helps to inspire them to do something in their life. And again, you know, I've had a YouTube channel for almost going on 10 years technically. I think I started my channel in 2008, so over 10 years. And I didn't start putting out videos until 2015. And I always told myself it's not about the views, it's about the message, right? Because when we put out the message, that's a part of history. So regardless of whether I have 10 views or 10,000 views, we can see if there's a spot.
Yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah, we got money. So regardless of whether I have 10 views or 10,000 views, it's all about the message and knowing that I did something to serve whoever looks at this video. And I know that with consistency, with the body of work, it will reach a point where the videos do happen to reach more people. But I'm all about organic growth, authentic connections and relationships. I'm not in this as a marketing scheme, or I'm not in this to gain transactions and have people pay for me to provide certain services. Yes, I do have a business. I am about building brands and things like that. But with these messages, it's sharing my thoughts as I go through my day-to-day experience. I'm not talking about things that I've never done. I'm not talking about things that I'm not giving advice and saying you this, you should do this, you should do that. For me, it's more about a community. That's why I like to say we a lot. You know, we should do this, we should do that. I'll talk about things as I'm going through the motions. Yeah. So even now, looking back on the videos from 2015, before I was even a teacher, before I got involved in Seaburger, everything's on the record now. So that's another thing is, you know this, my sister passed away in February 2016. So literally a few months before that is when I started documenting. And then as soon as she passed away, like that's when I understood the importance of this. And this is what really hits the heart. If I die today or tomorrow, at least there's something left behind for people to remember me by, right? So I feel that I've done some justice and that I've left something for people to cherish in regards to remembering what I stood for and who I am as a person.
And I think it's even deeper than that. I think it's you want to help even when you're not around.
Yeah.
Like who thinks about people? Who thinks about leaving people set up the right way?
Yeah. Yeah. However, I can offer a helping hand, and this goes back to you earlier when we spoke about coming to meetings with a solution. However, I can provide a solution to a problem. That's what I'm all about. I don't want to just hear about problems. I want to figure out how we can provide solutions to these problems and solve these problems and challenges that we're having locally, across the globe, regionally. So I want to uplift the condition of humanity. I really want to just do great things and tap into my greatness and see other people tap into their greatness. That's what drives me. Getting back to the top of this, that's what drives me. And that's why I don't get discouraged, because I really understand what I'm here to do. Right? So every day, just hitting the pavement, man. doing what I do, doing what I feel I'm called to do, and just continuing to deliver the message. I have no control over who watches this or anything once I put the message out. It's all about the message. My job is to get that message, put it out. That's my job. That's it. That's what keeps me going, consistent. That's it. That's what makes me smile, as you can see. That's what
Smiling.
That's what excites me. So, yeah. Yeah, man.
7 days of wisdom, a lover's ambition,
Peace.
smiles.
All right.